Hello, it is Monday, January 22nd, 2024. I'm Chris Primo, and welcome back to the New York Times Crossword Daily Solve. It's a Monday crossword today, which means, very well, possibly the easiest puzzle of the week. And I have to hope it is because it's often the case on Monday that I have less time than usual. That's the case today, but more extremely in the sense that, oh boy, there was just a disastrously energetic storm overnight here in the UK, and I did not sleep very well. It really kept me up. It was very intense and loud, and I just have had the slowest morning getting going. So I have very little time to solve this crossword. So I shouldn't waste any more time telling you about that fact. I should just get on with it. And this hopefully accelerated edition of the Daily Solve has been brought to us by Laura Sexton, Victoria Rajishka, and as always, the indomitable Showmaster. And Alex as well. So sorry, Alex, Laura Sexton, Victoria Rajishka, and the indomitable Showmaster. Those four are, of course, benefactors of the Daily Solve Patreon campaign. That means they bring us this series day in, day out. They keep it going. I'm very grateful to them for those contributions. And if you'd like to contribute similarly, you can head over to patreon.com/dailysolve or click the link in the description field underneath the video. There you'll find all of the bonus videos available to patrons, as well as for benefactors, the Daily Solve Let's Check the Crosses mug. Do check it out. Thank you so much to everybody who is a contributor in that way. And thanks as well if you subscribe to the channel on YouTube, if you leave comments, like the videos. Those things are all very helpful. And finally, you can also check out the Daily Solve Discord chat server, a nice friendly chat community whose link is in the description field. All right, now let's get right onto it. Let's solve this crossword. This is by Jake Halperin, who's constructed around 10 puzzles for the New York Times. It was edited, as always, by Will Shortz. And let's start solving, see how we do. Make it snappy. Okay, this could be ASAP or stat. Each of those means fast. They both have an A here, actually. Maybe we can use that. Yes, we can. Farm measurement is an acre. There we go. Metal for a blacksmith. Iron, probably. Let's look at the crosses. Magazine installment would be an issue. To meet out would be to meet something out is to, I keep thinking, oh no, I keep thinking deploy or deplete or meet out or ration. There we go. Kitchen fixture. An oven. There we go. There we go. Inexperienced gamer noob informally is a noob or a newbie. Yeah, it's going to be spelled this way because we need money in the bank to be saved. There we go. Entree served in a bowl. Could be stew. This is entree in the sense of a main dish. And then, okay, here's a theme clue. British publishing house founded in 1935. Penguin Books. There we go. And they make those nice little beautiful small editions with nice covers and things. I can't take it any longer. I don't know. Minors who look to be headed to the majors. Are these minor league baseball players? Or are we doing, is there something punny here that we're doing? I'm not sure. Bug bite annoyance could be an itch. There we go. What the suffix er mean? It might mean more of that thing in the case of an adjective, bigger, for instance. Asset in playing whack-a-mole would be your aim in a carnival game like that. I can't take it any longer. Stop. Okay, so ASAP is what this is. So what are the minors who look to be headed to the majors? Oh, phenoms. I think that's a word often applied to kind of up-and-coming young athletes. Okay, cookie with stuff inside. Oreo, there we go, the official snack cookie of the New York Times crossword. Have not seen it very recently, but I know there's one with double stuff, so that must be, this is being sort of retronymed to just ordinary stuff. Trait of the fabled fisherman's wife. Oh, greed. That must be the answer. And then opposite of it is I. Opposite of it, oh, not me, I see. There we go, right. Got it. Initialism B, meaning be wary of looking at this in the office. Oh, NSFW, not safe for work. I'm going to stick to where I've got crosses to make this go a bit more quickly. Wanderers are nomads. There we go. And then order to a birthday girl or boy. Open it, you might say, about the gift. Thanksgiving football game. The something bowl. C. Oh, no, it's not the. Oh, no, never mind. That doesn't look good there anyway. Maybe this is all wrong. I'll leave it for now and I'll come back to it. C in French is mer. That's just the word for sea in French, as in la mer, the sea. And numbered classical pieces are opuses. There we go. You often see, opus 1, opus 2, opus 3 to kind of catalog composers' music. So Thanksgiving football game, Turkey Bowl? Oh, wait, is this a pun? British Publishing? No, it's not. Maybe there is something called the Turkey Bowl, and it's not a pun, and we're just putting together theme answers that start with animals. I think that must be the case. So here we have Singer Paul with the memoir My Way, Paul Anka, and then enough denying is out with it or something. Enough denying went kaput as a battery. The battery died. It went kaput. Kaput is broken in German. Enough denying is, I don't know. Impede the progress of. To stymie someone is to impede their progress. Oh, admit it. There we go. Enough denying, admit it. That's it. Subject of the talk about sex, or a hint to the answers to the 4-starred clues. Oh, birds and bees. There we go. So they're not just animals in general. They're birds and bees. What's the bees part? Oh, bees as in, words that start with B. We have a bird and then a B word. Penguin, books, turkey, bowl. Very good. Okay. Habitats, flora, and fauna would be biotas, so the kind of environment that the flora and fauna exist in. Anti-racist movement since 2013 in brief. BLM for Black Lives Matter. What a score of 70 or less signifies on a common standardized test is a low IQ. Okay, there we go. I've never actually taken an IQ test. I don't know what a good or bad one is, but there we go. 70's low. Letters acknowledging debt is an IOU. Prefix with media or cultural could be multimedia or multicultural. A Baghdad citizen could be an Iraqi, a resident or citizen of Iraq. And then if one figured out as a mystery, one solved it. Fashion legend Wang Vera Wang I've heard of. I think that must be the answer. To compete for is to vie for in a competition. To produce whoppers would be to lie. Admit it, you might say, after all the whoppers. Contemptuous expression could be, oh, I mistyped that. A sneer. Yeah, I did just mistype that. Certain ice cream or soap product. Dove bar. Right, okay, that's funny. Yeah, that is both. I never thought about that. It is a treat and a soap product. And we've got a bird and a B word. Marvelous could be fab, so someone sort of in an affected manner saying how great something is. I got a decline would be nah, probably, with an H, I suspect. Alternatively, yes. Alternatively, or what? And then lover boys or Romeos, probably, referencing, obviously, the Shakespeare. Playground retort could be am too, maybe? I am too. Well, shucks. Odd G or something that sort of matches the tone of well shucks. Emotional states are moods. Rainbow fish, tetra is a fish. I don't remember if it's rainbow, but I think that's right. One who makes his living with his hands. Oh, maybe this isn't good, actually. A workman, someone who plies a trade. Maybe this isn't tetra. Triad? I don't know what this is. Let's try odd G here. Bodily response to something eerie. Goose bumps. There we go. That B helped. End of a school's URL would be .edu. Winter clock setting in New York City would be Eastern Standard Time as opposed to Eastern Daylight Time. And then rainbow trout. Of course I know rainbow trout. Okay, if you are having the means to do something, you're able to do it. If you're in one's birthday suit, you're nude, you're not wearing anything. Cambridge school that sends out acceptance letters on Pi Day. That must be the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. I didn't know that, but that's funny. So that would be March 14th. Songs from the 60s and 70s say these days they're oldies. To be quietly furious is to seethe with anger. Soy-based protein source is tempeh. It's often used as an imitation meat. Goal of an intervention maybe is rehabilitation from drug addiction or some similar. Herman, who wrote philosophical fiction, Hermann Hesse, who wrote Siddhartha, for instance. Token of past times would be a memento. Actor Schwarzenegger, Arnold, of course. As ironic as it sounds, oddly, you might say, so it sounds ironic. Wander could be to roam, like a nomad might. Apple Music Player discontinued in 2022 would be the iPod, no longer produced. Place for a construction project would be a construction site. If you mimicked someone, you aped them. If you spill the beans, you tell on somebody. Lumberjack's target could be a tree. There we go, of course. A single time, if something happened a single time, it happened once. To make money would be to earn it. A display size or camera res, e.g., would be a specification of an electronics product or monitor. And midday rests would be naps. And then finally, I see, said the blind man as he picked up a hammer, and saw goes the quip. And there we go. So fortunately, it was a pretty approachable Monday puzzle today, fairly gentle, and we had a nice birds and bees theme, sort of interlaced throughout the grid in this nice pattern here. And there we have it. The birds and the bees consist, in this case, of penguin books, goosebumps, dove bar, and turkey bowl. Turkey bowl, I guess that's it. Yeah, I was thinking it was going to be something like Rose Bowl or something, but this must be one that occurs on Thanksgiving. So there we go. Anyway, the rest of these, of course, were familiar to me. And there we have it. That was the Monday crossword. Sorry for rushing a bit, but I'm just extremely pressed for time at the moment. So I hope you don't mind that today. And there we have it. That's all I have time for, of course. That was the video. I'll be back tomorrow for the Tuesday crossword, hopefully with more of a time buffer. And do join me for that. But until then, please do have an excellent remainder of your Monday. Take care.